Hello, my friends. Happy New Year and happy holidays. I mean, it's like 5 days into the new year, but still, this is the first upload of 2026. So, we're going to start it off with the Raimi Spider-Man. So, we've had a bunch of photorealistic suits, and, I feel like that's a bit overdone. I kind of like the more stylized, more different and exaggerated mods that sort of add a bunch of different varieties, because in this mod pack that I'm about to show you, there's really cool unique Raimi suits for Miles, as well as like different suits based on Venom as well, and it looks quite interesting and really cool. Like, it really makes it sort of feel like that whole video game aesthetic from the 2000s Spider-Man games, which I think I can safely say a lot of us miss those. And with the RAM prices and everything going up, man, I feel like we're all going to be back to playing those eventually anyways. But as you can see here, we've got the classic suit from Spider-Man the movie, or rather like Spider-Man 1. And, I obviously very much like the way the suit looks. Obviously, if you go compare the suit to the like photorealistic one, obviously, this one isn't the exact same quality. But I'm not looking at it for those purposes. I'm just here to enjoy like the actual shape as well. Like, is kind of crazy for this suit, but it does have quite a lot of detail to it as well, which I am quite a bit of a fan of. So we go to the orbit, we go to the back, and it's got that very exaggerated spider. And this suit, like I said, it really does feel like the video game version of the Spider-Man in general. And it also has like suit styles. As you can see, this one is a bit different as well. So there's that, and then you also have another suit style there. So it's really kind of like up to what you really wanna use. Like, do you want suit style 1, suit style 2, because it just changes the colors a slight bit, as well as the material. I feel like this one's a bit more red as well. And yeah, I do like the lenses like kind of reflecting like that as well. I think that is quite interesting. And then yeah, Miles's versions of these suits are also quite cool to see as well. So we have the human spider. Now obviously the face is kind of a bit messed up for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I think that's just to do with the light, like the lighting itself. But as you can see, like, this has got the actual Peter Parker face under that mask, which I really like. And obviously the human spider is probably one of my just favorite like homemade suit just in general. Like, this one literally is very feasible to make. I mean, like, you've got those gloves, you've got the shoes, you've got the pants, you've got the sweater, and like the face cover. Like, I think this one is quite doable for sure, and I think it looks great, especially like the back logo. I think this one's just it's amazing, bro. Then we have the black suit, but this is the Spider-Man 3 like prototype Venom suit as well. So if we like zoom in, you can see like all these crazy web shapes, and like where the like Venom teeth and mouth would be, you've just got like some webbing. You've got like that classic emblem as well, which I really like. I really like the way this one like looks in the Raimi movie. You've also got like the webs there because it's overtaken the entire suit. They're very like loose, like fitting, and not really following the rules of the normal like webs. And then you've got the back emblem as well. I really like this suit in general. You got your different suit styles. So this one's more like classic sort of black and white. The emblem really stands out here as well as like the logo. Then you've got like this version as well. So I think like this, I can't really tell the difference unless like it just doesn't, I don't know actually. Like, I might just be missing something here, but let me know in the comments what I'm exactly missing. I think the webbing is just a bit brighter. And then you've got like this version here where it just makes that emblem red as well, which is also really cool. Then we've got the black suit from the Spider-Man 3 movie, and this one actually looks really well done. I think this one might be the best looking suit out of all of these. Like, reflection is crazy, the emblem and the actual details top notch, and you know, I just really like the way this one turned out for sure. But all of these suits are great in their own ways, and I just like how much unique things we have for these suits in general, for sure. And then of course, you know, you got your classic Spider-Man 2 2004 suit. It's very, very reflective, this one. Excuse my voice. It's very, very reflective, and I really do enjoy that quite a lot, because it's a lot different from the suits that we already have. And then of course, you know, you've got some suit styles here that you can kind of choose from. So I think this one just makes the blue a bit lighter. But yeah, it does look great, man. This suit is awesome as well. And this is probably one of the big ones. This is the Spider-Man 3 Venom, but you can actually like play as him, right? So, you know, you could totally have like Venom versus Venom, like Spider-Man 3 Venom versus the Insomniac Venom. I think that'd be a pretty fun like video actually, which I'll probably end up doing. But yeah, this Venom, he's got the accurate build to like the Topher Grace like Venom. You know, he's got the mouth there. It's just a very, very unique design. I think it was definitely overhated. Obviously, it's nothing insane like the comic version, but still. Then, you know, you got some suit styles. So this one like makes the webs really, really bright and like white. Then, you know, you've got like a blue version of Venom. So I guess this one's more so like the comics, or I guess like the 2000 game as well. And then you've got like the memes. If you remember being like on the internet, like post Spider-Man 3, like people just post all those edited like clips of like Venom to make him look like Carnage and make fake trailers. Man, I miss that era of the internet, because now everything's just AI generated and it sucks, man. I hate AI so much. But yeah, look at this. This is sick. And then of course there's also one more suit, which is the Spider-Man 3 Venom-inspired Black Suit. So this one doesn't have the mouth or anything, and this one's made by Sydney. The rest of these are made by SpaceHuntressAran, I think their name is, over on Nexus. But yeah, this one's also really, really cool, because it literally just gets inspired by like Venom, and it takes the best parts of the suits and the actual like, you know, the face and everything, and it really looks great, man. Then we also have, you know, some suit styles here. So you got like the more original design with the red emblem. Then, you know, you've got like an anti-venom version as well, which is great. And you could actually see like on the webbing there, like you could see the goop move as well, which is really a cool touch. And then yeah, you've got this version, which I think is inspired by Toxin actually. I think this one's inspired by Toxin. Yeah, and this one does look great. Or you could just say like, you know, Spider-Man himself. Either or, but yeah, it really does look great. And we'll get to Miles, because Miles has like a really cool version of the suit as well. So speaking of Miles, let's switch to him and do the reveal, man, because this is sick, right? Like, I have not seen this done ever, like something like this, which is super, super cool. So you have Miles, right, with the human spider suit, and look at this, bro. Like, that is awesome, isn't it? Like, that's great, man. So he's got like his own version of the human spider. He's got his own like different types of shoes. The pants are like different, as well as the gloves, and the emblem there's like white, so it kind of stands out, which is also really cool. And look, you can see him like take a selfie. He's like, yeah, check it out, man. And you go to the back as well, and the actual like spider is upside down, man. It's just the little touches, man. And let me know if you guys want to see like a video on this as well, of like, you know, the human spiders doing like a mission or something like that. But I think this one is just really, really well done, because, you know, you've also got like the default version for him as well here, right? So you can have a default version for Miles. But I just love the little touches like this, and it's why I wanted to really feature this as well. And yeah, wow. So for Miles, the suits are even more different, because this one gives off like a spectacular sort of like Spider-Man shade. I don't know if it just wasn't showing up properly. And yeah, this one here feels like the video game version as well. What else do we have? We've got the Spider-Man 3. Like, yeah, you can really kind of tell the differences here, I guess. But yeah, like these suits just looking the way they do, especially for Miles having his own like unique version of, you know, the human spider suit, I think it's just really, really unique and really well done. So I'm just incredibly happy with these, and I'm glad that we're getting mods like this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, drop a like and subscribe. I absolutely appreciate every single one of you. Have a wonderful day. Peace.